So Engine not only helps us do these actual transactions in between our app and the blockchain, it also helps us with the creation of our tokens. And I thought we would go through the type of tokens that we can create through Engine and what we can do with them. Maybe you already know about the ERC1155 token, because that is the type of token that we are creating through Engine. And the ERC1155 token is a non-fungible token. And that means that it is in contrast to an ERC20 token, which is the most popular token type, that is a fungible token. So quickly, many of you already know this, but what does fungibility mean? Well, it means that two tokens of the same type are interchangeable. So $200 bills are completely interchangeable. I don't care which $100 bill I have because they're all worth $100. So they are interchangeable. I don't care which $100 bill I have. As long as I have one $100 bill, it doesn't matter which one it is. It is a fungible currency. And generally, Bitcoin is considered a fungible currency because for the most part, at least, it doesn't matter which Bitcoin I have. It matters how much Bitcoin I have. With a non-fungible token, that means that each token is in itself unique. I can create tokens that are unique in the sense that one token could have one property or one value, and then another token of the same type could have other properties and other values. So a good example of an NFT is CryptoKitties. And CryptoKitties has some properties. They have, for example, a DNA string, and every single CryptoKitty has the same property. It has a DNA string, but the DNA string is different for each cat, and therefore the look and the properties of each cat will be different, and therefore each cat will be worth different amounts of money. So one cat might not be completely equal to another cat. It is in some ways random. And with ERC1155, we can actually choose if we want to create non-fungible tokens or normal tokens. It supports both. So with Engine, we have a lot of flexibility. But the point is that Engine will create these tokens for us, and we don't have to do it ourselves. And these tokens, they all have different properties. So for example, you have the name of the token, and you can have an image of the token. The image needs to be hosted somewhere else, but the link to the actual image can be within the token. So we can have an image, so we can actually have, if you have a sword token, which you can use in-game, we can actually have an image, and then it has total supply, so how many tokens will exist. It has something called reserve, meaning how many tokens will be created and stored as a reserve, which can then be given out to users. There's also something called melt value, and this is something that is quite unique. This is a value of Engine cryptocurrency that we put into actually creating this token, and then that works as a sort of underlying value to this token. So if I create, let's say, one sword token, which will be an item in the game, I can create that token with an underlying value of $20 worth of Engine coin. And then the user can at any point, if the user wants to buy that for whatever market price the market values it at, that user can always, or any other user could always melt that token down into the original Engine coins. So there's always some sort of underlying value to the coin, and that is what you get when you melt the token. So that's the melt value. Then there is a ton of more properties as well. We can have properties of items, as we will see later on. And I will go through how this works in the next video when we're going to talk about metadata that we can attach to these ERC20 tokens. And that is very interesting because that is really how these tokens become functional within a game.